It's early in the morning in West Mill, New York, about 6:30, and the rising sun is starting to cast some light on the scene. We're looking from the river towards Empire Grain, where we can see and hear a Kingsport and Western freight. This train has just gotten off the Mayfield branch and is waiting to access the main to Kingsport, New York. It's pulling a bunch of steel coil cars destined for KP Steel. The train today is led by a pair of SD9s painted in the experimental orange and black scheme. These are the only two units on the KP&W roster painted this way. All other locomotives are painted in the traditional blue and orange scheme. People seem to like to get up early in West Mill on a Saturday. There's a bunch of kids already fishing off a pier near the car float, and there's also a pair of recreational canoeists paddling by. Meanwhile, the Kingsport and Western train waits at the red, which indicates there's more train action to come first. The indications on the signal bridge tell us to expect train movements from both directions. The green for the main line is clearance for KP&W's commuter RDC, the Daybreaker, to continue on after making a stop at the commuter station at West Mill. This is the first run of the day. Coming in the opposite direction is Penn Central train VK2. VK2 is the first train from Selkirk to Kingsport. There are two a day. VK4 follows later in the afternoon. Once the train is passed, the RDC gets underway. Doesn't look like they picked up many passengers, does it? All traffic clear now. Our Kingsport and Western freight gets the green and can proceed. Meanwhile, VK2 continues on to Kingsport, powered by a GEU 30C and an EMD GP38-2. As the train rolls into Kingsport, I'll tell you that several of the cars on this train are part of another virtual operations scheme between me and my friend John of the New York Central Train Layout blog fame. Let's pull out the camera and do a little bit of operations rail fanning. The Rock Island and Triangle Pacific 50-foot boxcars are both full of cabinets and wood moldings for Battaglia Brothers Warehouse. This Penn Central 50-foot plug door boxcar is full of cases of beer from Heilman Brewery for Reynolds Beverage Distributors. Penn Central hoppers and the New York Central hopper are for KP Steel. The Penn Central hoppers have coal, while the New York Central hopper has an iron ore load made out of sandpaper. These two gondolas are full of scrap metal for KP Steel's basic oxygen furnace. And here's a look from above at the homemade scrap loads. That's it for the virtual ops cars. These three remaining gondolas are not part of the ops scheme this time, but are headed to Williams Yard. Well, that's it for VK2. Thank you as always for watching.